Please subscribe and share this video with your friends.
Hello, I am James Swanwick. This is the Dating Den with the host, Marni Battista, but I thought I'd kick things off. Is that okay?
I love to be kicked off by a strong alpha male.
Not kicked off, kick things off.
Kick things off.
All right.
Plus, you know I'm a sucker for the accent.
Okay, good.
I am.
Excellent. G'day, mate. How you going? All right, let's keep going. We're talking about what you should talk about with a guy that you like.
Okay, I love this. You know, I am a fan of yours.
Thank you.
I love your work, and one of, I think, the most important things that you teach women about this is lots of women do this thing of like trying to downplay themselves because maybe they think it's being feminine or flirty. They'd be like, oh my God, nothing going on to compare to whatever. And so they are trying to beef the guy up. So that's all wrong.
Yeah. The biggest mistake that I see women making when they're trying to flirt with a guy is by downplaying their life. So a guy might say, I do this and blah, blah, blah. And then he says to her, so tell me about you. And she says something like, oh, my life's so boring compared to yours. You wouldn't be interested in my life. Now, when you do that, the guy's attraction level for you goes from about here to about here.
Or it goes like from here to here.
Yes, I like that. Good analogy, yeah. So never, ever, ever downplay your life. Even if you think your life is dull and boring, first of all, it's not. I'm sure it isn't. But even if you think that, turn it into amazing, exciting, bright, bold. For example, if you like yoga and you're doing yoga, say, oh, I'm so passionate about yoga. I love it because of this. Now, the guy might not care anything about yoga. He probably doesn't give two you-know-whats about yoga. But he's passionate or he's attracted to you because you are passionate about yoga.
I love this. No, this sort of goes back to that core issue, because if you are feeling like your life is boring, if you feel like you're waiting for a guy to make your life exciting, you need to like roll it on back to the beginning, because one of the principles of dating with dignity is before you even find someone amazing to love, you have to create a life you love or reframe your point of view about your life.
Yeah, a man will not make you happy. He may make you happier, but he'll never make you happy. So you have to go out there and live a happy life. Do hobbies, do interests, hang out with cool people, have a fun-filled life. The guy is going to be attracted to you because you're having a fun-filled life. Even if he doesn't care about yoga or knitting or running or whatever it is that you're into.
I'm into knitting.
Are you? Okay, cool. So I like the fact. And so the guy might say, why are you so into knitting? Why? That makes no sense to me. Why are you? Tell me.
I love to knit because it's super zen, right? It's relaxing. And also I love to create stuff and watch someone go, oh my God, you made that?
Yeah, that's really interesting.
There you go, right?
So you see, in that conversation, now I'm really interested in Marni. I'm really interested in Marni's story about knitting, even though I couldn't care less about knitting.
You secretly wish I'd make you a beanie.
That's right. So always, always, always be talking about your life as if it is exciting, as if it is jam-packed, as if you've got lots of social events happening, as if you've got lots of hobbies and interests. Because as soon as you say, my life is so boring, it's so dull, the guy's like, all right. Your life's dull, your life's boring, you're dull, you're boring.
Right, so if you don't feel like you love your life, number one is create a life you love. Okay, number two, problem women have. So a lot of women, especially in my crew, they're very successful, they're very busy. So if they were going to talk about what they love, they might talk about their latest project at work. So how can you talk about work, if it's a really important part of your life, without coming off masculine, without making a guy feel intimidated? What's the nuance there?
Yeah,
James?
the nuance is just talk about work the same way you talk about your life, which is with passion, what you like about your work. Don't be like, I hate my boss, he's riding me the whole time, I hate this, blah, 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 I got these deadlines. Forget that. Talk about what got you into that work in the first place. When you were a little girl, did you dream of being whatever it is, if you're a lawyer now? Talk about that. Talk about the passion involved with you going through law school to become a lawyer. If you run your own business, don't just focus on what you do in the business as facts. Talk about the emotions behind as to why you got into that business, why you love it, why you do the things that you do. Always be looking to talk about feelings around your work rather than just facts about your work.
I love this. So feelings like I love it. When I first decided to be a lawyer, I was really scared, but I had this vision of myself doing da 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 da.
Yeah.
Right. That is more interesting than, well, I went to Penn for law school.
Eliminate facts, talk about emotions. Okay, so yes, facts to do with your work, but the emotions around the facts to do with your
Okay,
work.
last quick tip. What is the number one thing you should not talk about? Like, what would be the TMI? Like, oh God, you did not need to share that on the first date.
Yeah, don't be talking about your ex-boyfriend's, ex-husband's divorce that you went through.
Or custody schedule.
Custody
My personal
schedule.
pet peeve on dates.
Alcohol problem, the time you were arrested.
Your dad's in jail.
Dad's in jail. Don't
But he's a
talk about-
lot better now.
Nah, that stuff can come out on the second and third date, but don't do it on the first date. Because the guy's just like, check please. And not in a check please, let's go back to your place and get it on, but check please, I'm out of here.
Ooh, that's another episode. When is check please a good sign? All right, James, thank you for being here in the Dating Den.
Thank you, Marni.
Ladies, you have lots of things to talk about on a first date. Be positive, love your life, and if you don't, go to datingwithdignity.com and figure out how you can create a life that you love. So follow me at Twitter. It's at Marni Battista. Instagram at Dating with Dignity. Where can they find this guy, James Swanwick?
Yeah, go to my website, 1inamillionman. That's 1inamillionman.com, or on Twitter at James Swanwick.
And there are no pictures of him without a shirt. I'll work on it. Okay, bye.